So we're here today with David Ray, CEO and founder of an outdoor flooring company we work with. And they focus on installing and helping other companies install premium modular outdoor flooring that's both built for harsh weather and for easy, fast installs. Since joining us, we've generated over 10 meetings for you, 10 meeting ready leads for you, just into supporting your growth as we kind of gone through this new email channel. Now, I just want to ask some really brief questions. I know our business come up here can get. So just to start off, could you introduce yourself and just a brief overview of, your experience with going cold email for the first time on this scale?
Sure. Yeah, so my name's Dave. We have been in business for the last 10 years, and primarily we focused on organic SEO, kind of climbing the Google rankings, and then paying for Facebook ads and paying for Google ads. It's become evident in the last couple of years that we need to expand our channels. I grew up in the 90s and had maybe a bit of a tainted view of email marketing. I never personally was super receptive to email marketing on the inbound side, and I just kind of assumed that everyone would be the exact same way. But after maybe 2.5 years ago, I had first seen Cleverly and seen some competitors, kind of toyed with the idea a little bit, had a couple conversations, and ended up pulling the trigger 3 months ago. And I was surprised, and honestly still am surprised, that I ran the campaign myself. And we had like a pretty insane amount of like high level people that were responding back. So largely due to, I would guess, the messaging, and also just clearly the emails are landing in the actual inboxes, and that's nothing that I did. Completely what the back end of the Cleverly site is set up to do. But in our first month, we ended up getting a proposal request for a $1.2 million project, which is a massive project in compared to our averages there.
And that's always great news for us to hear. It lets us know that what we're doing is actually working, and going forward, hopefully we can just get better and better at that. So now thank you so much for, it's very brief questions that we're asking. Thank you so much for giving us your honest experience. My last question essentially would be, would you recommend, email services to other people that that own businesses? And would you be recommending us?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in figuring out what each and every lead costs you. And I think if you're able to do that through all your channels, and then you look at email marketing, the cost per lead is substantially lower. And it gives you an opportunity to reach out to people who might not know they even need your service. And that's a massive, massive opening of a potential, larger market demographic.
Well, Dave, as I said, thanks so much for jumping on this call with me. Just to end things off quickly, you shared your experience with us, and, we really look forward to this journey going forward. Do you have anything that you'd like to say just before we end this off?
Just the typical thing I would kind of divert to would be, there are so many different companies out there that make these very bold claims about marketing. I've tried out dozens and dozens. They guarantee results, or they guarantee leads, or a certain price per lead. So I, again, was a bit of a skeptic, but I found great success so far, even just with like the level of conversation. So obviously the intent level is a bit different with email. It's not necessarily that they need the services right now, like if they're searching on Google, but filling a pipeline, developing like a robust framework on the projects that you're going to tackle over the next couple of years, and connecting with people who had no idea that they might even require your services or that you existed. I think this is a massive opportunity, and at that price point, when your business is big enough, it's easily justifiable. The fact that it's month to month, again, that speaks to me. Companies largely who need long-term commitments, it makes me question why they would need that. If your service is good, the customer should come back every month, happy to pay, looking to do it again and again and again. And that's what I found with Cleverly. So super stoked on that.
Thanks, Dave. That was great.